Welcome, welcome, welcome to your show. Offered by the people. You are the guest. You are the host, and you, my friend, you. Yes, only you are the sponsor. Welcome to your show. Let us think and grow rich. Do you not want to think and grow rich with us? By the people, you are the guest, you are the host, you are the sponsor. Don't go. Do not go. Do not go. Let us think and grow rich, because we continue on our journey. We continue walking, moving forward every single day. On our path to thinking and becoming filthy rich. Are you on? Do you want to come with us, or are you trying to just be here today and bounce and never come again? Every day, don't be a loser. I know. It takes a little work to think, but you got that power, you got that brain muscle, don't you? Do you not? I feel like you do. I feel like you do. You can see it. You can see it. All the thinking, all the analyzing, all the growth on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. You may be looking at it right now, or you may be listening to this as a podcast on Spotify and all the other platforms. Follow, subscribe, give us likes, leave us comments. I know we're new. We're new, but we are growing every single day. Not only are we growing spiritually, mentally, but we're about to become rich. Think and grow rich. Why not? This music though. Specialized knowledge, personal experiences, or observations. The fourth step to riches. There are two kinds of knowledge. One is general, the other is specialized. General knowledge, no matter how great in quantity or variety it may be, is of but little use in the accumulation of money. If you know a lot of things, And this is crazy. It doesn't matter how much or about what and the quality of it. If it's too general, then it's gonna be hard, according to the philosophy, to attract the riches that we all want. Specialized knowledge. Know a lot about one area, not a little about many ones. About many areas, shall I say. Know a lot about one specific area. What specialty? What's your specialty? What's your specialty? What do you know a lot about that to the point that you know way more than the average person? Concentrate on that. Why not? Why not? So for little use in accumulation money, the faculties of the great universities possess in the aggregate practically every form of general knowledge known to civilization. Most of the professors have but little or no money. Little or no money the professors have. So they have all this general knowledge, according to this guy, and they have all the general knowledge, but they don't have all the money. Okay, I see what you're doing. Knowledge will not attract money unless it is organized and intelligently directed through practical plans of action to the definite end of accumulation of money. Lack of understanding of this fact has been the source of confusion to millions of people who falsely believe that knowledge is power. It is nothing of the sort. Knowledge is only potential power. Knowledge is only potential power. Knowledge is only potential power. Only potential power. Only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. Knowledge is power when you know how you're gonna use that knowledge to make big things happen. Knowledge is power when you have a plan. I have this knowledge and I will use this knowledge in this manner to attain that wish I desire, which is in my mind. So my knowledge is power because my knowledge of this will allow me to get that. So I have this knowledge, and it's not simply knowledge for me to know or to brag about in parties or when I see my friends, but it is rather knowledge that will allow me to go into action, to do something that will lead to a desired outcome. It's not to be in conversation and tell my friends, hey, I know this fact, like Snapple facts, but rather using that knowledge as understanding in how to attract in the universe that which you desire. Understanding in how to attract that which you desire. Attract that which you desire. Once you learn how to use knowledge to attract the things you desire, then your knowledge is becoming power. So you just gotta learn to master the things you know and understand. Master the use of knowledge, I would say, to the point that you develop or become a master of the art of using knowledge to attract or to achieve what you desire. I know how to build a rocket and I want to go to the moon. Let me put to practice my art of understanding and knowledge to take me, with my knowledge, take me literally, my body, to the moon. To the moon we can go with our knowledge, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. This missing link in all systems of education known to civilization today may be found in the failure of educational institutions to teach their students how to organize and use knowledge after they acquire it. Educational systems are failing to teach us how to use this knowledge that they are giving us, allowing us to acquire. If they don't teach you, you can learn on your own, and you don't have to go to school to learn how to use that knowledge that you acquire for good, for your life, to attract the things, to become rich. Think, and grow. Think and grow rich. Think and grow rich. How to organize and use knowledge after you acquire it. Many people make the mistake of assuming that because Henry IV had a little schooling, he didn't go to school, he's not a man of education. Those who make this mistake do not know Henry Ford, nor do they understand the real meaning of the word educate. That word is derived from the Latin word educo, meaning to educe, to draw out, to develop from within. So you don't need to go to school in order to get an education. You can educate yourself? What? Wait, what? Did you ever educate yourself? Guess what we're doing right now? I know. Oh, education. Oh, there's too much work. Oh, I'm not in school. Why should I see this video? Why should I listen to this? Who wants to be educated when they're outside of school? Henry Ford? Well, I want to be like Henry Ford then. And if you're listening still, and you have been following our episodes, then I guess you also want to be like Henry Ford and educate yourself. Okay, I see you. Henry IV have a little schooling. An educated man. An educated man is not necessarily one who has an abundance of general or specialized knowledge. An educated man is one who has so developed the faculties of his mind that he may acquire the equivalent without violating the rights of others. Pretty much, he knows how to acquire the things he wants with the use of his mind alone. That's an educated man. Henry IV comes well within the meaning of this definition. During the World War, Chicago newspapers published certain editorials in which among other statements, Henry IV was called an ignorant pacifist. Mr. IV objected to these statements and brought suit against the paper for libeling him. When the suit was tried in the courts, the attorneys for the paper pleaded justification and placed Mr. IV himself on the witness stand for the purpose of proving to the jury that he was ignorant. The attorneys asked Mr. Ford a great variety of questions. When you're doing good in life, there's always going to be people like, he's ignorant, he's not good enough, he didn't go to school, Henry Ford, he's not educated. There's always going to be haters and people envy. It seems to be ingrained upon those who are not capable of achieving the things you are capable of achieving. And I get it. It frustrates. They get frustrated when they see that you can attract, you have the ability to attract with your mind the things you desire. Meanwhile, they are themselves crying and just trying so hard to attract a little thing they desire, but they never get it. And those people are the same usually that are like, who gets an education when they are outside of school? Henry Ford. You listen to educational stuff on podcasts, Spotify. You should be listening to music only. What the hell? On YouTube, a video that's more than 5 minutes? Wow. That's probably what they said, that the guys that were saying that Henry Ford was an ignorant man. Maybe that was what they were saying. But I might be wrong. Maybe not. I might be wrong. Might be wrong. I really don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Who's an ignorant man? Who's an ignorant man? The attorneys asked Mr. Ford a great variety of questions, many questions. Of them intended to prove by his own evidence that while he might possess considerable specialized knowledge pertaining to the manufacture of automobiles, he was in the main ignorant. Like, he knows a lot about cars, but in general, he's an ignorant man. But in general, he's an ignorant man. knows a lot about cars, and he knows a lot about cars, and that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. In general, he is an ignorant man. Set the distractors, set the haters, set those jealous and envious that Henry Ford knew how to think and grow rich. And we're going through this so we can be like Henry Ford. And once you start thinking growing rich, then the haters and distractors are gonna be saying things about you, saying that you're not good enough, that you don't know, that you're ignorant. But that is all because you're thinking and growing rich. While he might possess sincere knowledge, he is remain ignorant and ignorant man. Mr. Ford was polite with such questions as the following. Who was Benedict Arnold, and how many soldiers did the British send over to America to put down the rebellion of 1776? Snapple facts. Snapple facts cannot make you rich unless you know how to use the knowledge that you may have gotten from Snapple facts to attract riches. Unless you become a master of thinking and growing rich, of using your knowledge to attract that which you desire. Then in that case, that knowledge would be power, knowing who was the general and what he did and how many soldiers he had in 1770 something. Do you know how many soldiers the guy had in 1573? No. Oh, so you're an ignorant man, and thus you are not good enough. But I'm making money. Yeah, selling cars, because you know a lot about cars. But how much money are you attracting yourself? That's not the point. You're an ignorant man because you didn't know that in 1770 something, 1573, he had 272 soldiers. Huh? You're still attracting riches, so you're good. You're good. You are good. You are good. If you're attracting riches. Good. I do not know. Set 4. I do not know the exact number. I do not know. the exact number of soldiers. I don't know it. The British sent over, but I have heard some way, somehow, that it was a considerably large number that ever went back. So it was a lot more than people that went back to British lands. Finally, Mr. Ford became tired of this line of questioning, and in reply to a particularly offensive question, he leaned over, pointed his finger at the lawyer who had asked the question, and said, "If I should really want to answer the foolish question you have just asked, or any of the other questions you have been asking me, let me answer your questions. Let me answer all of your Snapple Facts questions. Let me look it up on Google. Wait, hold on. The answer. Wait, let me see if I'm still checking. Yeah, I'm still checking, but still I don't know the answer, but still using knowledge as power to extract that things I desire. That's where I want you to go. I want you guys to become that. I want to become that through reading. Think and grow rich. Think and grow rich. Think and grow. Think and grow rich. Think and grow rich. Let me remind you that I have a row of electric push buttons on my desk. And by pushing the right button, I can summon to my aid men who can answer any question I desire to ask. Google today. I don't know the answer, but I know how to get the answer. Any question I desire to ask. Concerning the business to which I am devoting most of my efforts. Now, will you kindly tell me why I should clutter up my mind with general knowledge for the purpose of being able to answer questions when I have men around me who can supply any knowledge I require? Google today. There certainly was good logic to that reply. Smart man. Why should I bother or take time and energy memorizing the answer to a trivia question when I have people or Google that can tell me it whenever I wish to look it up? Now that's brains. Now we're talking sense. We're talking intelligence. We're talking intelligence now. There certainly was good logic to that reply. That answer floored the lawyer. Every person in the courtroom realized it was the answer, not of an ignorant man, but of a man of education. Whoever gives you an answer of that sort is an intelligent person. Sorry, an intelligent person. An intelligent person. Any man is educated who knows where to get knowledge when he needs it, and how to organize that knowledge into definite plans of action. So if you know how to use the knowledge, how to get it and how to use it, then you're educated, then you're intelligent. Not when you memorize it to use it as a trick in parties. Oh, I know this, I know that. To brag in front of your friends. Oh, you know that. But when you know how to get whatever you need and how to use it for attracting, for your advantage, then you know. Any man is educated who knows where to get the knowledge. Through the assistance of his mastermind group, Henry Ford had at his command all the specialized knowledge he needed to enable him to become one of the wealthiest men in America. So this guy didn't necessarily know exactly everything, but he knew where to get every single piece of information, of knowledge, of understanding that he needed. And not only did he know where and how to get it, but then he knew how to apply it and how to use it to attract, to achieve, to reach for the goal. Because think about it, anyone could also do it. Oh, that's where he goes for that type of knowledge. This is where he goes for that other type of knowledge. But not everyone can master the art of having all the knowledge together combined after they find it, and then using it to attract riches or what they desire, which many times includes riches. 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time includes riches. He became one of the wealthiest men in America. It was not essential that he have this knowledge in his own mind. It wasn't essential. Surely, no person who has sufficient inclination and intelligence to read a book of this nature can possibly miss the significance of this illustration. It was not necessary for him to hold all those facts memorized. Before you can be sure of your ability to transmute desire into its monetary equivalent, you will require specialized knowledge of the service, merchandise, or profession which you intend to offer in return for your fortune. You should know. If you're gonna attract, you should know. If you're gonna attract, you must know a thing or two. You should know. Perhaps you may need much more specialized knowledge than you have the ability or the inclination to acquire, and if this should be true, you may bridge your weakness through the aid of your mastermind group. Andrew Carnegie stated that he personally knew nothing about the technical end of the steel business. Moreover, he did not particularly care to know anything about it. The specialized knowledge which he required for the manufacture and marketing of steel, he found available through the individual units of his mastermind group. The accumulation of great fortunes calls for power, and power is acquired through highly organized and intelligently directed specialized knowledge. But wait, we gotta repeat that. Wait a second. Power is acquired through highly organized and intelligently directed, specialized knowledge. But that knowledge does not necessarily have to be in the possession of the man who accumulates the fortune. So all the knowledge does not have to be in your head. The preceding paragraph should give hope and encouragement to the man with ambition to accumulate a fortune who has not possessed himself of the necessary education to supply such specialized knowledge as he may require. Men sometimes go through life suffering from inferiority complexes because they are not men of education. The man who can organize and direct the mastermind group of men who possess knowledge useful in the accumulation of money is just as much a man of education as any man in the group. Remember this: if you suffer from a feeling of inferiority because your schooling has been limited, Thomas Edison had only 3 months of schooling during his entire life. Only 3 months, Thomas Edison. And then he was schooled at home by his mom. And we're talking Thomas Edison. He did not lack education. Neither did he die poor. Henry Ford had less than 6th grade schooling, but he has managed to do pretty well by himself financially. I think so. Do you think you need schooling? I mean, schooling is good, don't get me wrong. It's great. But is it absolutely necessary to achieve the heights of this great man? Is it 100% necessary and required? I think you know the answer. I think you do. If you are listening right now, if you have stuck up to this point, you definitely know the answer. You understand the answer. You know what I mean when I say you understand. Those of you who understand, you understand. And you understand those who understand. And you understand those who don't understand as well. Specialized knowledge. With this question settled, your next move requires that you have accurate information concerning dependable sources of knowledge. The more important of these dependable sources of knowledge are one's own experience and education available through cooperation of others, colleges and universities, public libraries through books and periodicals in which may be found all the knowledge organized by civilization. All of the knowledge gathered by humanity through the ages hundreds of years worth of knowledge, thousands, and books and readings and magazines. Do you like reading? Well, I hope you do. I really hope you do. Because if you don't, if you don't, if you don't, if you don't, I feel bad for you. He who doesn't know how to read and he who never reads are the same person. The one who knows how to read and never does it has no advantage over the one who doesn't know how to read. Let's leave this episode up to here. He who does know how to read and never does it. Do you ever read? I mean, if you're going with us, you're basically, in a sense, reading. But if you didn't know, if you never do it, you have no advantage. Thank you for listening. Thank you for helping this channel, this page, this social media. Thank you for being there, past, present, future, people who see this, listen. Thank you so much. Give us like, subscribe, follow, comment, and let us know what you think about the things we think, say, and analyze. All for and by the people. I'll see you later. Take care. Goodbye.